let's take a look back to last night. What happened, what should have happened, what could happen in debate number 2. And to talk about all of that, we are pleased to be joined by former United States Congressman and the former House Majority Leader, my old colleague from Capitol Hill, Tom DeLay, who quite fittingly joins us from the Lone Star State of Texas. Tom is the author of the book, Revival, Revolution, and Rebirth. Leader, it's always good to have your time here on America Talks Live. We thank you. Last night we got together for a brief phone conversation. It's good to see you. And let's take another look at what Donald Trump had to say, taking exception to the approach of Lester Holt as the moderator and just the subject selected. Here again is Mr. Trump.
He didn't ask her about her scandals. He didn't ask her about the Benghazi deal that she destroyed. He didn't ask her about a lot of things that she should have been asked about. I mean, you know, there's no question about it.
Why do you think that is?
About her foundation.
Well, that may be all true, Leader, but Donald Trump could have raised all of those topics, and his failure to do so, I think, causes concern to those of us who have been through the debate process before and don't want to see Hillary as president.
Well, yeah, exactly right, JD. It's great to see you again, too. Lester Holt did a horrible job. I give you that. But you've got to be prepared for anything coming at you. Yeah, even a bad moderator. You have to set your goals, as you know. You have to understand and be able to articulate each one of the messages you want to get across, and you have to practice that. What I saw in the debate is Hillary Clinton was probably over practiced and over prepared, and it was obvious that Trump was not prepared for this debate.
You know, I was wondering what his campaign managers might have done to persuade him to practice. What I came up with his background in business, you spend some time in court. And I was thinking they should have said, now look, Mr. Trump, pretend this is a deposition. And you have to know what you're going to say because the American people are in the courtroom. They're deciding based on your answers to the questions. Maybe that would have aroused him. But I did notice a lot of natural talent, so perhaps they'll have to try the flattery, saying, look, you got a great arm, but you got to control it. You got to put the ball over the plate. You have to address it, and it takes practice to get that done. Maybe it will work. Now, one other thing, Leader, we heard all the stuff about Mr. Trump's taxes. He was pretty strong on business. He did set up a template in terms of Hillary being a professional politician, and in fact, Mr. Trump issued an ultimatum to Hillary Clinton concerning those tax returns. Let's look and listen.
I will release my tax returns, and that's against my lawyers. They say don't do it. I will tell you this. No, in fact, watching shows, reading the papers, almost every lawyer says you don't release your returns until the audit's complete. When the audit's complete, I'll do it. But I would go against them if she releases her email.
So it's negotiable?
And right there, Leader, if he just would have stopped on the applause line. I'll release it when she releases the emails. But again, sadly, a sign of a lack of preparation.
Well, exactly, JD. But I got to tell you, it wasn't a complete disaster. He got in some pretty good shots. And he got in what he needed to do over and over again, is to remind the American people that Hillary Clinton and her experience is a disaster. And we've been through the Obama years, the Clinton years, and we just got to keep reminding people that her worldview, her policies are disasters and have failed, and we need change. So he did get in that kind of good shots every now and then, but he missed so many opportunities where he could have just buried her.
Yeah, it could have been a KO. Instead, we all look forward to debate number 2. And as you point out, some valid points made, but obviously, Mr. Trump is going to need a good second debate. Tom DeLay, we appreciate your time this afternoon from deep in the heart of Texas. We look forward to visiting with you again in the not too distant future.